viral for dancing in the gym. And before that, I went viral for Yam Carnival dancing outside. There are clues on the way that this is where you're meant to be, right? But what no one sees, and again, because you don't necessarily put it out there, is that there's prayer that goes behind all of it. There is prayer that goes behind all of that before then. There's conversation with God that I have before all of these things happen. So quite recently, and I was explaining this, quite recently I went viral on Twitter. Now, Twitter is a deadly place. Yeah. Twitter is a very deadly place. Like, that place, they will tear your singlet. They will tear it well for you on Twitter, right? And someone had a tweet. Someone said, "I whine before I pray." Yeah, I do pray before I whine. But there was someone put a tweet on Twitter and said, "Oh, I got the ick. I got the ick about men dancing in the gym." Yeah, and it went viral. Loads of people were commenting, and basically there was a lot of people cussing too. A lot of people cussing too about the video of me dancing in the gym. They were annoyed at me dancing in the gym. Like, I got the ick. I got a man like this. That. I was like, alright, cool. What they didn't realize is, before that day, the day that it happened, the day before, I was praying saying, God, you know what? I want to go viral. I'll take it how it comes. If it comes negatively and people don't like it, I'll still take it. Because in the end, I've got a goal in mind. But you show me, if you said this is the lane I got to go in content creation, you show me, right? Yeah, the ick is like a turn off. I'm turned off. JP's in the call. He can testify. I told him this, right? So before these viral moments that you see, there is prayer that happens before this. There's a conversation I normally have with God. Even the most recent one that you just saw, I literally said the day before, I said, and it happens immediately. I said the day before, I said, God, do you know what? I need to go viral. Now, I didn't think it was going to go like this. I said, I need to go viral. I need to go viral because my work is good. I don't understand. My work is good. And you're the finishing touch. I just need to have a platform for them to see it. You're the finishing touch. Add the finishing touch. Let there be a je ne sais quoi. That's spiritual to the thing, and let it be added and let it go. Right? That's the conversation I had with him. That's literally the conversation. I said, big man, you know I'm putting in the work. I'm meeting you here, and I'm saying, God, I'm also putting the work in by saying I'm producing this content. You push it so that I can give you the glory, right? And I can say that you're the one that did it. Because, I know the principles, but I've been putting the principles in for time and it's not been working. Not necessarily working, it's not blown. So when it blows up, I'm not surprised. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. And it's not to say in the most arrogant way. It's more to say, like, the God that I serve is a different type of God. Now, listen, if you don't have Jesus, I'm going to tell you now, you need to get Jesus. Now, my behavior is not always exemplary. I'm going to be honest with you. But the God that I know, the God that I serve, let me tell you something. He's real. I'm going to keep it a buck. The God that I serve is real. So before I whine skin, before you see me shaking nayash, before you see me bumping chest, before you see me doing a zonto, before me doing I'm a piano, I've discussed with God, like, big man, see this content, give me ideas. I was at Oxford Street the other day. Yesterday, and I filmed some content. And as I was dancing, I got halfway through and I said, Lord, I'm stopping now. Give me ingenuity. Yeah. I said, give me wisdom and ingenuity in the steps I'm about to do. Give me something fresh. Give me something new as a dance. Give me something that when they see it, they're drawn to it for some reason. Right? Now, of course, some of the comments that I see on TikTok, I was not expecting it. I'm going to be honest with you. I was not expecting it. And I don't know if that's the Lord or what, but we are here, Sha. Okay? But, so, when now, obviously, you see it come to fruition, it is not the place where I go, guys, I'm so sick. I know, I'm so wavy. No, it's actually now to say, listen, I'll be honest with you. If I didn't have God, I wouldn't be this TikToker. Maybe someone else would be. But I personally would not. If it had not be for Jesus, let me keep it real with you. If it not be for Jesus, I couldn't do this 100K that I just did. Couldn't. Now, someone might say, well, the content might have been, but the content I've been doing for 2 years. Why now? Some people do it the first few videos, they're already hitting the millions. And I'm here struggling for 2 years. Come on. You have to think about it. Because you see, it's just like Gideon all over again. Taking 300 instead of the 300,000 or how many whatever he had in the bank. He had so many people going to follow him to war. God needs to sometimes take you through these things so that you can say, it's not my doing. This is why I don't get vexed anymore about when people mention me on YouTube or I see a viral tweet on Twitter and they're laughing at me. I don't care. So long as you're going to put me there for yourself, I'm here to entertain. That's my job. So long as you feel something, that's my job being done. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, that's my job being done. And my job is to say, hey, look, just to remind you, I didn't get here on my own. I didn't do this on my own. I'm a lone wolf, but this wolf has somebody who's bigger, sharper, faster, has more connections than I could ever have, who opened the door for me. So when you're seeing 100K, don't get excited thinking I'm amazing. You better look at Jesus. You better look at Jesus. You better look at Jesus. And you see, here's the thing. Practicality must be meeting spirituality. Don't be too spiritual. You can't be practical. Right? All the praying that you're doing for your content, are you actually doing good content? Are you actually doing good content? Have you got a strategy for your content? Don't be telling me you're praying, but you ain't doing the work practically either. The two must be conjoined because you're on earth. So we need practicality and spirituality. Okay? So when I pray and I say, God, this needs to go viral, I go, well, God, help me produce good content so that when it goes viral, I know I've made good content. You know? And then also I can break it down and be able to explain it because I understand I've gone through the process. This is also key. You know? That going through the process, so yeah, this is important that we combine the two of having faith and practicality at the same time. Being too spiritually minded is not even, I don't think it's even of God. When I say that in the sense of God knows that you must have wisdom, and if you lack it, you should ask for it. So, if you see the 100K again, you see, listen, I want to be Cabby, but bigger than Cabby, but I want to be Cabby style. You see what Cabby is doing? The guy didn't even open his mouth. No, deep it. I want to deep it. Deep this life we're in, It's at 11 p.m. UK time, 6 p.m. EST. But I want you to deep this life you're in. Deep the life you're in where somebody could become famous, make money now, and they didn't say a word. I want you to understand. TikTok's not paying me, no. TikTok's not paying me. I want you to understand. How can somebody go on TikTok, okay, and become famous to the world without saying a single word? Is he Charlie Chaplin? Is he Charlie Chaplin? No, he's Cabby. And he is who he is. He did what he did with confidence. Dry hands and all. Listen, he didn't care because that was him. So I'm saying to you, if you're a person that's involved in social media, you're involved in content creation, I'm telling you, have faith. I'm telling you, be confident. I'm telling you to believe in what you do. Don't expect me to believe in you if you don't believe in you. Don't believe in you. Don't expect me to believe in you if you don't believe in you. Right? Don't. It is what it is, baby. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah, guys. I'm gonna leave it there. I've got some other work I've got to do a little bit later on. So I'm gonna jump off this, but I want to just inspire you guys. Listen, you can make it too. In fact, you can make it bigger than me. You know what I mean? If you believe it enough, it's yours. If that's what God has called you up. Oh, by the way, this is a disclaimer. This is a disclaimer. Some of you are not meant to be on social media the way that you think you should be. Some of you have claimed social media as the way you're going. You are not supposed to be there, some of you. You weren't called to social media. Go back. Go where you are coming from. You are not supposed to be there. Some of you are wanting to be there, but you've never been called to that arena. Go back. Yeah, go back, go back. You don't have the personality for it. Go back, go back, go back. You don't have the tenacity for it. Go back, go back, go back, go back. And then some of you, you're meant to be there and you're shying away. Don't be afraid. Some of you have got a gift you want to show. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Yes, in Chiremi, I appreciate you. Thank you. I hope I pronounced your name right. Chiremi. I hope I said it right. Chiremi. You know, so don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to start that journey. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to start a journey. You're holding back and you know you're supposed to be on one of these platforms. Go and do it and be confident with it. You'll figure it out as you go along. You'll figure it out. I got a boy, a guy that I know very well, James, I don't want to maybe not be out his government name, but his podcast called Shits and Gigs. I know the language, sorry, but listen, on TikTok he's 1.3 million. Listen, I grew up with this guy, I grew up with this guy, and this guy. We were discussing tactics and strategy about 2 years ago. Then I turned on to TikTok. He's on 3.5 million. I said, from where? And the boy is now doing podcasts with other big podcasters in the country. I'm talking huge stuff. Listen, I'm telling you, if you believe in your stuff, yes, Jeremy, yes. And if you've seen my YouTube on YouTube, he came on my YouTube some years back. Now the guy is even bigger than before. What? You have to believe in your source. Believe in it. Yeah, believe in it because it's yours. If you want it, believe in it. If you've been called to it, believe. It's a belief game we're playing here. Not only in the Christianity, but also in the content creation. You must believe. If you don't want to believe, this is not a game for you. Please get out. You're wasting your time. But if you know it's for you, believe. I'm telling you, man, it's coming through. So, guys, I love you, appreciate you. I'm going to jump off now. And yeah, we'll probably see you guys on the other